Whenever you have a group of Ohioans in a room and someone yells out the letters OH, the response is always the same. It's I-O. O-H-I-O. I'm sure this has annoyed many of you non-Ohioans for a long time, but it tells you that there's Ohioans in the room. So it was really telling the other day when during that terrible, disturbing Trump rally, one candidate yelled out the letters OH, and the response was not I-O. It was some smattering of confusion and a few yays and some applause. But that told us one of many things about this disturbing rally. This wasn't a group of homegrown Ohioans, although I'm sure there were some there. This was part of this traveling group of people that follows Trump everywhere. Obviously, there were many aspects of that rally that were really disturbing. And the most disturbing aspect for, I think, most people who watched it was how similar it looked to really disturbing rallies in other countries in the past that were lurching away from democracy into autocracy and worse. And what I want people to see, though, is that the parallels to those times and those other countries are so much more than just that terrible rally. When we look at other countries and they've fallen away from democracy, what have we seen? We've seen efforts to rig elections so that outcomes are predetermined, so that people in the minority stay in power even when the majority disagree, so they can pass extremist bills and never be held accountable. We've seen a nonstop attack on courts so they too can't hold the folks in power accountable. We've seen nonstop attacks and suppression of the opposition, be it how they vote, how they protest, how they even write history. That history gets censored. Targeting them specifically for differential treatment through laws, the encouragement of vigilantism and violence, and even by the end, just simply ignoring election outcomes, even though the majority has spoken. When we see all these things happen in another country now or in the past, we see it as an attack on democracy itself. But the bad news is all these things are happening right now in this country at the state house, state level, all over the place. And these institutional attacks are what will allow the very troubling emotion and elements of that rally to take hold if we don't fight back. We're seeing an outright assault on democracy. We have to stand up to it in state after state.